update. You guys, I'm so sorry for my appearance today. I'm not feeling the best and I haven't been for the past few days, but I still want to get something up and out for you guys today. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick rundown of how my 10th week of pregnancy went. So stay tuned. For the 10th week of pregnancy, you guys, it started out pretty good. The only thing I really had going on was headaches that were kind of on and off or whatever, but they were there. I think I kind of mentioned it in my last pregnancy update for the 9th week that the headaches were kind of coming and starting up. So I had more of that, but on Sunday things just kind of died down and it was like I had no symptoms whatsoever. For reference, my weeks turn over every Friday, but on Sunday I had no symptoms, and then I got so worried because I was like, oh Lord, what happened? I'm not feeling like anything. It was like my breast tenderness went away. They weren't as tender or nothing like that, and I was just kind of worrying a little bit. And then I was like, oh Lord, do I want to get a Doppler? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna just chill. I had a little bit of cramping going on too. Just a little bit of that sharp pain feeling that I was telling you guys about, and I think I know what it actually is, what I'm feeling. I knew my 10-week appointment was coming up on Tuesday, and I had pushed it back so that my husband could attend a prenatal appointment with me, because you guys know he hasn't been able to attend anything. So Monday came, I still didn't really have anything going on or whatever, no symptoms really, just a little bit of gas and just a little bit of tenderness, like if I was to hug somebody or press or something like that, but not nothing for real, you know. So I was like, I'm gonna keep calm because I don't have any other symptoms that would otherwise make me feel like something is wrong. So let me just stay positive. So Tuesday morning came when I had my actual appointment, and I was worried, of course, like you would be at that appointment or just before an appointment. I was a little worried, but it was my first OB. I was worried because my symptoms had been kind of shaky, but also you guys know I've been having a hard time with getting into this clinic, and it was my first time meeting with my OB. So now I'll go over my appointment. So for my appointment, we went over family history just like normal. We went over the labs that I had done. The only thing with my thyroid function, they said I have subclinical hyperthyroidism, which is pretty much my TSH is just lower, but the rest of my thyroid functions are normal range. So something else is affecting my TSH, which is likely the higher prolactin that I have going on that's kind of affecting my TSH level. So they're not too concerned about it though. It's not anything drastic where I need to be put on any hyperthyroid medication like PTU or anything like that. What we did conclude from like my family history, that because there's a history of preeclampsia, I have to start taking baby aspirin every single day starting at 12 weeks. So next Friday I'll start taking a baby aspirin every day for the rest of pregnancy to help reduce the chances of preeclampsia. And then I finally got to the ultrasound. The ultrasound I was so nervous about because I saw baby, and it was a little bit harder for me to like see the heartbeat because baby is so much bigger. So I was like almost holding my breath or whatever, and Dion was there. Everybody keeps asking me like, how was the appointment for him? Y'all, I looked at him one time on the side of me. He was smiling and stuff. Once we saw that there was a heartbeat, and the doctor was like, okay, everything looks good or whatever. And she started taking measurements and all that stuff. Everything looked good with baby. Baby's measuring right on track where they need to be, and that's all I needed to hear. And all I kept saying was, oh, that's my baby, oh hi Bo. And like my husband just kept laughing at me, or he was just kind of laughing. I think it was just his way, I don't know, but he was laughing, I remember. And the doctor, let me throw this out there, she is awesome. I'm gonna like her a whole lot. My OB is a fellow TTC sister, a fellow infertility warrior who was also on her own journey, and so it made everything so much better because she understands how I feel and where I'm coming from when I have concerns or questions and stuff, and how I felt kind of exposed, I guess, or just kind of left hanging when I was having my issues with the clinic or whatever, and she's awesome. She's very thorough. She did confirm that I do have a fibroid. It's bigger, and I have ultrasound pictures, so I'll show you guys the pictures of both, but you can see the you can see the fibroid. I shared it on Instagram and stuff that day, and I think that's what I'm feeling when I'm having these like sharper, what I feel like are sharper pains, because where it is and where I'm feeling the pain. So I think that's what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm feeling like the stretching with the fibroid, or if the fibroid is actually causing the sharper pain. It's not anything continuous or anything like that. It's just there every now and then. But my doctor is awesome. I like her a whole lot. She's very thorough. We talked about the NIPT testing, and she told me, you know, because of my age, there's like a 5% chance or something like that of it coming back false positive for some of the genetic disorders. So if you're not 35 and older, she doesn't quite recommend it, but if you want to, you can. Some people like extra knowledge. Some people don't want the added frustration or stress trying to figure everything out if something should come back and then to find out it's a false positive. So she left it up to me and Dion to have a conversation about, and we kind of feel like, you know, that test isn't that necessary, because then she went on to say that if something did come back, then we would have to talk about if we want to go further with doing amniocentesis and all that stuff. And that's where they take that long needle and stick it through your stomach and take sample from baby and all that stuff. And I don't think I'm willing to do all that. I'm gonna love my baby regardless. So if there's something that's going on, I am getting a genetic testing done, and it's for Down syndrome and spina bifida. I'm getting it done. It's the SIS, Maternal Fetal Medicine, called me today to schedule that. So that's later on this month. And then I also got scheduled this week for Maternal Fetal Medicine to do my anatomy scan. Back to my appointment. Everything went well. The only thing she wants me to keep her aware of is if I experience any more of that colostrum or breast milk leakage or whatever on my left breast that I told you guys about, because she said if it's a lot of it coming out, then she's going to be a little bit concerned, and she's going to want to do breast exams. And then with my headaches, she just wants me to let her know if my headaches are staying around continuous for like multiple days, I need to come back in. Because I have that small prolactinoma, her concern is that it would just be growing, and they just would want to get another scan done, an MRI done to check the size of it. But other than that, everything is well. The fibroid isn't anything to be concerned about, and yeah, all is well with baby Bo, and that's all we care about. Dion is right here, y'all. You want to say hi? Come say hi. Dion just did a lot of yard work today, you guys. He's been in the yard for like 12 hours.
What's up with it?
But all is well. Do you want to tell them how was your experience seeing Bo for the first time?
Oh man, you got it, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know how you felt.
Huh?
I don't know how you felt.
I felt good.
You felt good?
I felt good.
You were excited?
I feel good! I look good!
All right, James Brown.
Huh?
He is simple. Everything is okay with baby Bo, and everything is okay with me. I will continue doing Vlogtober, you guys. I just haven't felt the best. The nausea has started kicking back in over the past couple days, and it's kind of like all day nausea. I'm not vomiting or anything, but it's when I eat, I just don't feel good. And it's every time I eat, and then it lasts until I get hungry, and then I eat again, and then I'm sick again. And so I just haven't felt like doing anything. I don't want to sit up in front of the computer or anything, but I'm pushing myself today. I really just, between the headaches and just feeling nauseous, it's just been a struggle. So I'll show you guys my ultrasound pictures of Bo. There's baby Bo, you guys. You see that head? There's the head right there, and then there's the body, and then that little dot up there is Bo's hand. Bo's hands were in their face the whole time, kind of like, well, they were up like this because I have a picture of the actual arms. Okay, here's another picture of a side profile. You can kind of see like the arms and legs in this one here. And then this one is kind of hard. This one is kind of hard to tell, but the arm was raised up over the face. Here it's just face and arm. But on this one, this is the one I showed on Instagram. This circle right here, that's my fibroid, right up under baby. So the fibroid was a nice size, but other than that, you guys, doing okay. I just been very lazy. I haven't had very much interest in doing anything. I just want to lay down. Oh, she did about the progesterone. I am continuing progesterone. She's okay with me continuing it. I let her know like, hey, progesterone has become like my crutch a little bit, and I'm on my last box, and I don't want to just stop it. And my doctor was 100% okay with that because she understands, and she was like, if it's your crutch, I'm cool with it. It's not hurting anything. But normally they would tell you to stop at 10 weeks or whatever. But considering what I've been through, she's cool with me taking it until 12 weeks. So that's what I'll be doing. And then I'll be starting a baby aspirin, a part of my regimen every day. But other than that, I still take my prenatal vitamin and vitamin D3. And I take a Zyrtec every day to kind of help with my allergies and stuff. But that's all, you guys, that I have going on. I hope you guys are all doing well. A lot of you guys are starting your own channels and stuff. Please leave comments, you know, letting people know that you've started your own channel down in the comment section, because it makes me feel good, especially when a lot of y'all write me and say, hey, you inspired me to start sharing my own journey. I'm just kind of like, I love when people are open and feel strong enough or supported enough or inspired enough to share their own journeys, because people need to hear these stories. Our stories all look different, and there's somebody who may have stories that are very similar to mine and able to connect with me, and some people may only be able to pick certain pieces, but they haven't found anybody whose story mimics something similar to theirs and somebody who shares their same feelings. So yeah, you guys, make sure you check the comment section to see if anybody has promoted their channel or anything like that, because there are so many stories being shared now. Even if you're just sharing on Instagram, there are some of you guys who just share on Instagram and some of you guys who do YouTube too. I think it's A&R Lifestyle. Just make sure you leave those comments. Don't leave links, because I think it'll go to my spam and won't actually post your comment, but leave like your names and stuff like that so people know how to find you down in the comment section. I wish you guys all the best. I wish you guys so much baby dust, because there's a lot of you guys still in the wait. I'm still praying for you guys. For all of my new mamas that are in the first trimester with me and going through nausea, y'all, we in this together, okay? The struggle is real these days, but the first trimester is almost up for a lot of us, and we're in the home stretch, you guys. We got this. Our babies are coming. Our babies are coming. Our babies are coming. I do have vlogs. I've been vlogging and sharing the process. I've started picking out paint samples and painting the walls. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you already saw that. We have started picking paint to change the nursery, and I just cannot believe that I am actually like pregnant to be working on the nursery. Like, it's so surreal. I can't even explain to you guys how I feel, but I'll stop rambling because I'm actually hungry. My head is hurting and the nausea is here, so I'm ready to lay down. But I want to give you guys a bump shot. I'll take my robe off. I've been just in loungewear and my robe all day long. Oh, before I forget, let me go on Instagram, because I asked you guys the other day if you guys had any questions for me on Instagram, and I want to make sure I answer any additional questions. Tina left me a lot, actually. Have I gained any weight since finding out I'm pregnant? I think I've gained like 3 pounds. I think I gained about 3 or 4 pounds. Baby shower ideas. Yes, I have some baby shower ideas, but I haven't committed to anything yet, just like this nursery situation. Will I do a virtual baby shower? If you guys want me to, I'm willing to. But I do have family out of town and like friends and stuff out of town who want to be a part of things. I don't think I'm going to be traveling back and forth to Florida. So I thought about doing something for them where they can kind of feel like they're a part and maybe do something live or something like that, opening things that they send for baby Bo or whatever. But I am open to that idea. When can we send you more stuff? My P.O. box is always listed down in the description box if you guys want to send me cards or anything like that. My P.O. box is always down in the description box. Any Halloween themes or Christmas themes? Halloween themes, no. I wanted to do like a Halloween theme with costumes this year. I actually wanted us all to be like me, Dion, Diesel, and Marley. I wanted us to all be superheroes. And me and Marley, I actually got our costumes at the end of like Halloween last year, and we both got Wonder Woman costumes, and both of us were going to be Wonder Woman. And I found a Black Panther costume for Diesel, and I was going to get maybe like a t-shirt for Dion because he's always like pooping on my parade and he doesn't want to participate like that. Christmas themes, I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. I always celebrate Christmas. I do plan on doing Vlogmas, but I put my Christmas tree up on Thanksgiving Day, you guys, because I like to enjoy it for a long time. So yeah, I don't know what colors I want to go for this year for Christmas, but I always do white lights, and I like traditional colors. I don't do colorful lights and stuff like that. How are you dealing with your body changing, accepting it or no? I am definitely embracing my body because I'm excited about my bump. I do think I look a little weird when I turn sideways and I'm like, my butt looks like it's shrinking. Like I don't have much already and it just looks like it's shrinking. If you guys see me on Instagram on Fridays when I post like my bump shots and stuff, I look weird to me, but I like seeing my bump. Will you co-sleep? No, I am terribly afraid of sleeping with infants in the bed. When I was babysitting my cousin's baby, I was mortified. I did not get an ounce of sleep. Every noise, anything she did, made any sounds, anything, I was like jumping up, worried, panicking. No, Dion sleeps too wild for that. He hits me in the face when he stretches out his arms and stuff sometimes. So the answer is a definite no. We won't be co-sleeping. I would definitely have a bassinet for baby. And any swelling yet? Yes, I've had some swelling, only when I've been standing way too long. Like when I washed my hair the last time, I had swelling in my legs. When I worked that job, I had swelling in my legs. And on the day before I found out I was pregnant, that's when I experienced the worst swelling where my feet, I've never had swelling that bad, but yes, which is why I'm not comfortable traveling long distances right now while I'm pregnant, because I was traveling then. What did the heartbeat sound like? The heartbeat sounds like do, 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 do. That's another thing. Bo's heartbeat was at 174 when we went on our appointment, so it was perfect. Somebody said, no questions, just congrats, Bo is beautiful. Thank you. And then the rest of these, I asked everybody suggestions on paint colors, and everybody sent me a lot of responses for the paint color number 2. Somebody did mention that I'm starting early on the nursery and stuff like that, and I'm gonna mention it here again. My husband's in the military and his job requires him to be away quite often, so we kind of have to do things when we can do them so that we're not scrambling at the last minute, because we have an idea of what his schedule is going to look like coming up over the next couple months. So my husband is doing the things while he's home, and so he's starting early so that we're not scrambling at the last minute. I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it for the questions. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section, and I'll try to get back to you guys as fast as I can. But I'll go ahead and give you a bump shot so you guys can see what I'm looking like now. Here's baby at the 10th week of pregnancy. Their skin is still transparent. And I love this app because you can hear the heart beating. Almost 2 inches in the 10th week of pregnancy. So here is baby Bo, you guys. I think I look bigger on YouTube, but here is a front view. And then here's another side view. Here is Bo. Here is the front. Here. I noticed when I was editing last week's video that my pregnancy line is starting to show up and it tripped me out. And then here is the other side. There's baby Bo. Alright, you guys, so that's it for this pregnancy update. I know it was probably sounding a little all over the place, but I told y'all I'm not feeling the best, so I pushed through it for you guys. I'm gonna continue Vlogtober. I'm gonna continue posting. Just be a little bit patient with me at this time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the support and love. Thank you guys for checking on me. A lot of you guys reach out to me on Instagram and write me, and I appreciate everything. Yeah, thank you guys again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.